everybody, it's Tyler from Tyler's Time Tunes and More. I'm going to show you how to work a 3D printer. Today we're going to be printing a 3D printed dog. The colors I'm using is just blue for now. I have black. I need to get some more colors, but you can use different colors for your prints. Alright, so that's the first thing you do. You get your colors, put it through the throttle, put your lights on, get the engines going. This is what controls and puts the print out. This is when it feeds through the little wire here and goes into the printer. This fan helps cool this fan down from preheating it. So right now it's just starting up here. And what you have to do is it auto homes itself, so then it's in a good position, ready for printing. And then what you have to do is you have to preheat, kind of like you preheat an oven, you have to preheat your printer so then it can print. So it has to be at a certain temperature and a certain way of doing things so then it can print properly. So I've printed the PLA. That's the thing we're using right here. This is one of my colors. It says PLA. That's what we're using. There's 3 different brands of 3D printing. This is one of the easiest brands. So today we're using PLA. Now the temperature is warmed up and we are ready to go. Alright, so we're doing a dog here. On my computer here, I'm about to press print. Alright, so my friend kind of added a little attaches. It was custom made. Some of the printer parts here were built by an actual 3D printer. I know it was printed by a printer. But it comes with a little computer on the side here, so then you can choose what you do, and you can get certain apps for downloading things. So what you can do is you can actually download different things, different 3D printed objects for you to print on your printer. So all you have to do is go on one of those apps, those for 3D printers, and you have to download the file of the 3D printed item, and it will show up on your little computer here, and you'll be able to print it on your printer yourself. So today we're doing a dog. Woof woof! I'm going to press print, and as you can see on my computer here, the screen kind of changed here. So we have a tune button if you need to adjust the PLA or the temperature or anything else you need to do. That's what you do for tuning. You can pause it, so in the middle, if you're going to bed or anything, you can just pause it, or you can stop it, which is the button on the right here, and you completely stop your printing, whether it's 50%, 15%, any kind of percentage. You can stop it at any time if you need to. Okay, so right now it's at 0%. It's not telling me the time yet, but it can estimate a time for how long your print is going to take to completely print. So right now it's at 0%. It doesn't have a remaining time right now, but it is loading, so I'm going to wait till it starts to move. So I'll gather all the things together. Okay guys, the print just started. It's building the base of our dog. And I just want to show you some of the things that are already printed in advanced printing uses. It's a little bit on the side here. So
yeah, I'll switch.
Okay everybody, so I'm just going to show you while this is printing. I'm going to show you some of the recent prints. This is more advanced printing. So this is kind of the stuff that is already made for different kind of prints, different kind of advanced kind of printing uses. And you might need a lot of 3D printers to build a lot of stuff. So one can make a lot. It's just my friend is another 3D printing pro. So he has a lot of 3D printers and he makes stuff almost every day. Alright, so I'm just going to show you examples of printing uses. This is like a little secret compartment. This was 3D printed here. As you can see, it's a rainbow colored caption. You can twist this open, and inside you have a little secret compartment, small secret compartment where you can store small coins, and it twists back up. It's locked right now. Yeah, you can actually lock it. And it's a little hard to open, so if you ever need to open it and you've locked it, just ask an adult or somebody to help you. Okay, the next thing I have here, I printed just a few days ago. This is one of these cats that you'll see at like a Chinese shop where it babs his hand like this. So that's what it looks like. So this was actually on my files here, and I used the blue color that I'm using now for my dog. I used the same color, and I have a black base for the bottom, so then it has more stability. That's another thing I made. This I downloaded on one of my 3D printing apps. It is a YouTube play button which I used with my black PLA 3D printer filament. So it's basically really fragile. Sometimes you have to be careful with your 3D print. They can be fragile, and sometimes if you don't take enough care of it, it might snap off because it can be very fragile at times. So please be fragile.
What the? Please be gentle of your 3D print.
Of what you print. So this is another thing I made. Next we have a little ghost here. He has legs inside, and some of the prints that you make can come in different parts. So if you make a dragon, there's such things as 3D printed dragons. They come in pieces, so you might have to hot glue them together. That's one of those things that you kind of need to put together because they come in small pieces. And then you have to kind of glue them along to the right spot. This is one of these things. It looks like a ghost here. It can sit or stand if you make it, and then the legs come out. And you can make it stand up just like that. And then folds back in as a regular ghost. It's one of the other things I made. Very cool. The next thing I made, this is a fire extinguisher. It has a little bit of a contraption. If you open the top here, yes, it's used with both different colors. So if you open there, we have a little secret compartment here, just like this one, except it has a little bit more space. You can store some small important things, like coins, again. That's a small little space. And then you seal it back up with the top here. And then this button in the middle, this black button, you twist it until it becomes loose. And then out of the bottom comes a little secret compartment below here. You can see the hot glue gun marks, so you have to glue the pieces together sometimes. And then it just stores right back in place. And then to seal it up, all you have to do is close it back. Very stable. One of the coolest things I have is a 3D print. This is a Christmas 3D printed object. As you can see on the bottom here, it has different colors. It has green, blue, a mix between green and pink right here. And when you twist it around, it's a little 3D printed Christmas tree, and it changes colors when you turn it around because of the film that I put in here from the bottom. So that's all the cool things you can do with 3D print. The structure is how you can make your 3D prints just like this, or kind of like this, make secret compartments. You can make all kinds of stuff based on the structure and color of your 3D print. So that's just some of the examples. Our dog is just about starting here. It's building the feet right now, and it's gonna take an estimated time of, it's not really telling me right now. It might take a little while to give me the estimated time, but right now it's just filling in some of the little parts of the doggy's feet, and it auto rotates itself. As you can see, it moves itself around front and back. It spins the little knob that ejects the filament, which is the blue color right over here. It ejects it into the machine, which prints out from the very bottom, and that's how it prints anything that you want it to according to the file. So that's what it looks like right now. It might be done in a few. 3D printing takes a very long time. Now, if you've ever heard of a 3D printing pen, it's the exact same thing as a 3D printer, but it is a pen. So you can make your own. You can buy your own. It's just a pen, but it actually makes your 3D prints from a pen. So it's way smaller than a 3D printer. So then you don't need all the stuff. All right, I'll catch back with the print in a few. Time lapse. everybody. So we are building our dog's feet right now. The 3D printer is slowly making it right now. You can see the little feet there for the base, and it's working very fast right now. As you can see, the tip is making its way around the shape of the paws. It's at 11% on my computer right now, and it's doing really good. Alrighty guys, the body's being built right now. The paws and the legs are done. As you can see there, it's tracing the outline of the body. So we're soon to see the dog's stomach and base as the back and the waist. Okay, everybody, coming back here on the 3D printer. The dog has built the tail now. We have the base up here. You see his belly kind of forming here. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. And that's what it looks like. You can see the base has been printed. Everything's been printing very well. There might be little tiny pieces on the end that are blowing, but you can always take that off. A little bit of extra pieces. Right now it's at 52%, so we're almost there. We just have to build the upper part of the waist and the head. So all you see you there. How cute do you think this dog's gonna look? Comment below. Okay, everybody, we are finishing up our 3D print here. The dog is built, it has its face going on here. We have about 37 minutes left, everybody. So the dog is finishing up its head here on the 3D printer. If you like this content, make sure you comment below saying that you did. And also, if you like some of my other videos that you can watch on my channel, make sure you subscribe to Towers Time Tunes and More and start your journey along with us today. And it is absolutely free. That's the best part. You know me with the free stuff. I don't like my money. Alright guys, well I'll see you when the print is just about finishing up. Okay everybody, we are done our little dog here. It's done on the 3D printer and it's all finished its work. So what I'm going to do is on my little computer here, I'm going to press continue, and what we're going to do is we're going to bring this up a little bit. We're going to bring the doggy up, and there it is. Okay, for now, let's turn off our engine here. Alright, everything is off. Everything is ready to go. Now we're going to take the doggy off. Okay, everybody. So, we have our little dog here. I'm going to slowly peel off the base. So, this is what it prints on. So, I'm just going to lightly peel this off. This is what it looks like. So I'm gonna hold steady of it, and I'm not gonna rip it off, but I'm slowly just gonna peel, just like that. And now I'm going to slowly stick the mat back exactly where it was on the printer. So it kind of sticks just like that. I'm going to turn it back on for one more thing. Again, I have to auto home it. So then we're all good. So we're going to go to homing here on my little computer, and we're going to put in auto home. Alright, so it's going to auto home itself. Alright, and we should be good. Alright. And that's it. Alright, let's take a look at this guy. Here he is. I'm just going to pull a little tiny bits and pieces we don't need, because sometimes there's stuff left over from the print that might get stuck on. So all we have to do is just peel that off as best as we can. I'll peel more of it off later, but here is the end result of our puppy. We have a base there, we have a nice body, a nice little tail, and a cute little puppy-like face. How cute. And we made that with the 3D printer. You guys can try this at home with your 3D printer too. I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe for me and like this video. And if you enjoy my content, make sure to check out my other videos. And I did this little thing, this little puppy, with a 3D printer. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.